Hello, my name is Dylan Hirschkorn, and today I will be presenting you with the key players when it comes to the Hog Lagoons. So to look at the key players, we must look at 4 different things: the who, what, when, and where. So for who are the key players, it would go the state government, the hog farmers themselves, and the poor people who they share their communities with and share the same environment with. So for the what is being, what are the key players? The key players are the environment, people's health, and money. Environment comes into play because the reasons the hog lagoons mainly happen are because of hurricanes like Hurricane Floyd and Hurricane Florence. People's health, like these poor people, are constantly breathing in these toxic hog wastes in the air that are produced from hog waste, and it is not good for their health, and they're constantly forced to stay inside due to the smell of the hog waste, and it's not good. And then money is a huge factor because of how much money the hogs bring in. The hog industry brings in. North Carolina doesn't really want to do anything to change for anyone. So where are all these major players located, and where's the most major place? I'd say it's in North Carolina when it has to come to hog lagoons. North Carolina, according to the SierraClub.org, the residents there are constantly having to deal with their houses and wells being flooded, drenched with pig poop, and have been dealing with these issues for the last 40 years. And it just seems like they're continuously being overlooked and ignored by the state government because they've reached out to them for help, and the state just ignores them. And that's why SierraClub.org also accused North Carolina of environmental racism due to the fact that these people are being quantifiable as like the quantifiable human cost, which basically just means these people aren't getting their voices heard and they're not getting their rights really handed them fully that they should be. So when it comes to when, finally, when is it has all been doing within the past 40 years. That's why these people are so upset, because these locals have been their whole lives, and in the 1960s the situation really wasn't that bad. There's only about 2,200 farmers and 2 million pigs in total, but in the 1970s it rolled around, and it would bring us to our present day with a big industrial revolution. And now there are like hundreds of thousands of farms, as well as 10 million pigs in total of the state of North Carolina, and they just produce so much waste, more waste than California, Texas, the humans in North Carolina, in South Carolina, Texas, New York, Wyoming, and North Dakota combined. And so also 2 very important whens would be Hurricanes Floyd and Florence. Hurricane Floyd would happen in 1999. It was an important key factor because before it happened, these hog farms had a lot less restrictions to follow. Then Hurricane Floyd would hit, causing a lot of damage, and they had to change their rules and add a lot more rules and add a lot more restrictions to their facilities. And then in 2018, Hurricane Florence would hit, causing a lot of money damage, causing $1.1 million in damage just to hog farms alone, killing 5,500 pigs, as well as the neighbors of all these hog farms constantly putting nuisance lawsuits against these farms. The juries and courts rewarded them with over $500 million. But according to the newsobserver.com, the positive thing for farmers to come out of the Hurricane Florence in 2018 was that after it passed SB 11, otherwise known as the North Carolina Farmers Act, which just made it a lot harder for these neighbors to find ways to file nuisance lawsuits against them. Thank you for listening to my part, and now I'll hand it off to Paul, who will go over what we could do to help and what can be done in the future to help prevent these issues.